January 1st, I weighed 489.2. That is the highest weight I have ever weighed. Absolutely disgusting. That is like, what, 10.8 pounds away from 500 pounds. I can't even like say that out loud. Like, that scares me more than anything in the world, that is like possible for me to be that big. It is scary. But I knew that I wanted 2017 to be a good year. I'm going through so much fucking shit, and we all know this. We all know I'm going through a breakup, and I feel like I'm going through like an identity crisis because I want to like do my hair, and I want to cut it off and like dye it, and I want to get my septum pierced, and I want to like get lip injections. Like, what am I saying? Hey you guys, okay, so everyone wants to weigh in. I'm currently not wearing pants. This is a candle, sorry. My scale does talk. So here we go. $473.6. Let me step on it one more time. It takes forever. 473.0. Usually, because I am bigger, it does fluctuate just a couple ounces. I'm gonna go on one more time. 473.0. So I got 473.0 twice, so that is my weight. There you guys go, love you. 469.2. $469.2. Okay, so I have laundry going, so that's why you hear that really loud noise. This is just an old shirt with some holes in it. Alright, so I'm gonna weigh myself. $467.8, but I'm gonna step on it again. $468.2. There is a little bit of fluctuation because I am bigger. It does not happen with Destiny or anyone else, just me. 468.0. So I'm just going to consider myself 468.0.
Hello. It's ready.
Alright, you guys, I'm about to weigh in. Like I said yesterday, I really did binge. I ate a whole large pizza throughout the whole day, which is really bad, and it was stuffed crust, but just here being honest. So this is gonna be completely live. Oh no.
Goodbye.
For real? Okay, so whoops. This already needs new batteries. It says low.
Goodbye.
Fuck. So I don't have any batteries for the scale currently. So the next time I go to the store, which will hopefully be soon, I'm going to get batteries because I need to weigh myself. Okay. So, hi. I'm going to weigh myself, and I just want to prove to you guys there is nothing under the scale. There's been some type of rumor that I fake it by leaning on stuff, but show them everything around, but I have nothing to lean on.
Nothing to touch.
And there's rumors that I put pencils under here, which I don't.
What the fuck does that do?
I don't freaking know.
Whatever.
So here we go. This always takes forever.
181.8 pounds.
All right, so there it is. So that was my true honest weigh-in. I feel like it's kind of bittersweet because, whoops, I haven't been doing the most greatest. I definitely am going to be trying harder now. Okay, you guys, so here is the scale. Becky and I are both going to weigh in. She's going to show you guys my weight. So I am stepping on now, and how this one works is once this stops, that's how much you weigh, obviously. So 488.6. Now Becky's gonna step on, so this is gonna be her starting weight. 266.6. So there you guys go. My starting weight for this year is 488.6. I'm sure a lot of you remember I weighed myself about a month ago and I wouldn't tell anyone what it is. I felt very sad and down about it. I actually weighed 497.0, exactly on the dot. 497. So since then, as you can tell, I have lost weight. It's probably just through the puking and the pooping and the being sick. Maybe in a way, this was me starting my new year, cleaning the shit out, cleaning the pipes out. Highest weight overall, which was recorded personally, was in November of 2017. So it was just a couple months ago, and that was at 497.0. I think it might have been December, but either way, it was like November, December area. On January 1st, I weighed in at 488.6. I ended up actually losing a little bit of weight through the December months, which was kind of shocking to me. I think a lot of it had to do with because I got the flu and I was puking. This week, I told myself I don't want to drink anything but water. Successful. I told myself that I want to wake up in the morning, I want to either have a smoothie or I want to have some type of Kind bar or Quest bar. Successful. I told myself that I did not want to eat out a single meal, which for me is crazy because I would eat out once or twice a day, every single day. I never cooked. Successful. Next thing was I had to cook. I had to cook every single one of my lunches, every single one of my dinners. Successful. So we're having some blurry issues, so that's why she keeps getting closer to me. Is it better now? Mm-hmm. Next thing was have tons and tons of vegetables. Successful. What I've been doing is for each lunch and each dinner, I will have a serving of a complex carbs, whether it's veggie pasta, brown rice, quinoa, and then I will have a serving or two of lean protein. I've been having tilapia, ground turkey, and just chicken breast that I like to cut up and cook in a pan. I will just stock up on tons of veggies. My veggies is usually probably about half the plate. So it's like more than the complex carbs and more than the protein, but just stock up on your veggies because it actually makes you feel a lot fuller. I've just been successful in everything that I told myself that I was gonna do. And I know Becky said that she had a sucker and I don't want her to feel guilty about it. I did not. I'm not trying to like brag or anything. I just want to let you guys know that there has been tons of temptations and I haven't given in to any. So this brings me to my weigh-in for today, which every Monday we're going to do an official weigh-in for you guys and upload that. Hopefully it's not too boring and we probably blabber way too much, but that's just how it goes during weigh-ins. So I weighed in today at 480.4.
And this is Amberlynn for today.
That means in 1 week, this week, I've lost 8.2 pounds. That's amazing. That's like, wow. I am so proud of myself. I have more energy and I've been doing Leslie Sansone walking DVDs and I've been walking a lot more like in the stores. I'll purposely walk down certain aisles more than I should just to burn some calories. Overall, I am down 16.6 pounds. That excites me like a lot. I feel a lot better, like whether it be like mentally or just like my energy feels better. I really want to stick with this because it seems like I never stick with anything, as you guys know. This should prove to you guys that I'm more serious than ever. Usually when I start a diet, I fail within 2 days. I fail within that 1 day. I fail within 3 days. I never last a full week. I don't care what anyone says. I never last a full week eating this healthy and this good and following my goals. I'm proud of myself. I don't know. I'm just very proud. So percentage for this week that I lost is 1.67. So I did beat Becky. This is Weight Loss Wars. I did beat Becky only by 0.02%. Overall, though, I've only lost 3.34% of my weight. So yeah, that's our weigh-in. Yay, we both lost weight. I'm so proud of it. We've stuck to cooking. I've been cooking every meal. I've been craving soda like a freak, but even on my binging night, I literally just drink water. I'm trying to stick to water. And another thing was, the same night that I binged, I started my period. It was just a lot, like a really big mess. So last Monday I was 480.4 and I actually weighed in today at 479.4.
Amberlynn is about to step on. Okay.
So I am down a pound. I'm super excited about that. It could be way better next week. I am praying to the gods that it'll be better, and I'm just gonna keep pushing forward. So that means I'm down 17.6 pounds. You guys, like, I can't take away the fact that I'm down 17.6 pounds, even though this week was so rough. Week 2 was just fucking rough. But let's, you know, give a round of applause that I'm even trying. I'm not giving up, and let's make week 3 amazing. Let's just move on to the weigh-in, please, because this is way too emotional for me, let me tell you. So last Monday I was 479.4 and I weighed in today at 476.2. So that means I am down 3.2 this week. So even though I binged, I was able to still lose weight, and I'm just happy about that because I am going in the right direction, and that is what's important to me. And as long as I just keep making, you know, healthy choices when need be, which is most, you know, 99.9% of the day. And like I said earlier, I'm thinking about joining a gym, and tomorrow we're gonna go talk to them, like the gym, about how much it would cost and what kind of things they got going there, and kind of look around and see if it's somewhere that I feel comfortable with, and Becky, because gyms can be a scary place. Okay, so now my weigh-in, my last time I weighed in was 476.2, and then I weighed in at 469.4.
Okay, so this is Amberlynn's weigh-in for today.
When I weighed in at 469.4, I started crying, remember?
Yeah.
And I had Becky hold me. It was very emotional for me because I haven't been in the 460s in a while. Last time I was in the 460s was when I was on phentermine, which is a weight loss pill, but it was only for like a day. Like I was like in the 460s for like a day. And that's because I stopped taking phentermine because it was giving me really high blood pressure. The doctor told me to like literally get off of it because it's just not good for you.
I had an ex who had to, like, she went to the hospital because she was having heart problems over taking phentermine, and she had dropped like 60 pounds.
Yeah, it's scary. It works amazing, but it's scary. So that means I've lost, since last time, 6.8 pounds. So that means in total I've lost 27.6. So I'm super excited about that. So I weighed 469.4 and I was so proud of that. God, here are the waterworks. I don't want to make this long, so let's just get right and straight to the point. I weighed 469.4. I was super proud because I was finally in the 460s. I weighed in today at 482.2.
Here comes Amberlynn. Okay.
So that means in 1 week I've gained 12.8 pounds. And in total I've only lost 14.8. So hopefully tomorrow we can come back with a better weigh-in. So yesterday I was 482.2 and today I was 480.0.
Here we go for the second weigh-in. Okay.
So that means in 1 day I'm down 2.2 pounds. I know the weight that I gained over the last week was a lot of sodium and like water retention. I also weighed in, which was also a gain at 484.6. I am devastated that I am allowing this to happen. And it's neither of our faults, and there will definitely be another weigh-in so we can talk more about it. So last time I weighed in again, February 8th, was 484.6, and today I weighed in at 487.6. I have a hard time getting on the scale.
And that is what Amberlynn weighs as of today.
So that's up 3 pounds. So technically this year I've only lost about a pound. See you next weigh-in. For me, I weighed in at 491.0.
This is Amberlynn's weight for today.
That is a 6.4 weight gain in the last month. Because last time we weighed in was February 15th and today is March 12th.
That's almost a month ago.
Yeah. We haven't been tracking. We've been eating out on the daily. I eat candy on the nightly. Bags of hot Cheetos, bags of Ruffles here. Chinese buffets there.
What?
What?
It's buffet.
Baby, I know.
Buffet.
I weighed in at 494.0. So I'm about to weigh in for you guys, and a lot of people are saying, Amberlynn, like you're rigging the scale, you're putting, I think it's called like a tier or a tear. I don't really know. I know it starts with a T. Something about how I'm like rigging the scale because it's that type of scale, but I just want to prove to you guys the power is completely off, and I am not going to edit this. I'm turning it on. I'm not doing any sort of settings at all. This is how it looked for Becky as well. And now I'm about to step on. I'm going to start weighing myself with my pants and stuff, but yeah, let's just do this thing. Is it?
Yeah,
I'm
it
like,
finally stopped.
I'm really shaky for some reason.
It finally stopped.
Okay, it did?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means I also gained, I think I gained 3 pounds. That's because I wasn't eating healthy. I was eating out. I was struggling. I struggle really hard, like Becky said, when we go to her sister's house because I feel weird cooking in other people's houses. So I use that as an excuse. Oh, let's go out to eat. But I recently bought a crock pot, which I'm so excited for because I'm going to be cooking my first meal in it. And I think what could make it easier for me is bringing my crock pot whenever we go to her sister's house. Crock pot.
It sounded like you said grok bot.
I probably. And then last week I weighed in at 490.6.
Okay, hold on. There we go. That's yours.
Which I was super happy about. That means I lost 3.4 pounds. 3.4 pounds. Yay, round of applause. Last week, I weighed in at 492.6, which put me up 2.0 pounds. Today, I weighed in at 492.0.
Okay, that's what Amberlynn weighs for today. Keeps fluctuating, but
So that means I'm only down 0.6 pounds, which is totally understandable because even though I've been tracking my calories, I'm still going over. I'll start the day amazing. I'll be doing everything great. And then at night, I'm just like possessed. I want to devour everything. A lot of people are saying I'm not eating enough for breakfast or lunch. That has nothing to do with overeating or my binge eating. It's all up here. When I overeat or I binge, it's not even because I'm hungry. Like, it has nothing to do with it because the way I eat when I'm trying to be healthy, I'm very satisfied all day long when it comes to actual like hunger. So I want people to stop getting that confused. Binge eating has nothing to do with hunger. I like 1,000% promise. Let's get to the weigh-in. So last week I weighed 492.0 and today I weighed 495.6. So that's a 3.6 gain, and I know exactly what caused that. I have been drinking tons of water, pretty much a gallon of water every single day, and then I binge on top of it. I eat a whole family size bag of chips almost daily. I have
pints of ice cream. Well, I mean, only one a day. I probably wouldn't be able to eat 2 a day. I don't think so. But I have a pint of ice cream on top of that, and I am retaining so much water. So I actually weighed in today at my highest weight that I've ever weighed in at, and it was 498.6. So I am 1.4 pounds away from 500. So I almost feel like technically I'm 500 pounds. Especially once I got some water in me. I already had my breakfast. I can go away now and I'll probably be 500 pounds. So seeing that terrifies me 100%. So welcome to my day one. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna keep myself accountable. I think that's why, you know, the weigh-in every day is very important. And I will be logging that and just sitting here and talking with you guys and doing vlog style, like I said. So yeah. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any recommendations of things that you want me to talk about during this 30-day challenge, and what you would like to see. So let's do that. So I did weigh in today. I said for the 30-day challenge, I'm going to be weighing in every single day. So yesterday I was, what was I yesterday? 498.6, which was my highest, unfortunately. And today I weighed in at 497.0. So that means I lost 1.6 pounds in one day, and that was even after overeating. So I'm super excited about that. That's awesome. Today my goal is to do even better than yesterday when it comes to eating and not overeat. And if I do, don't let it turn into a binge. That's my goal for today. I also want to start by saying that my weigh-in, yesterday I weighed in at 497.0, which was a 1.6 loss, and today I weighed in at 495.4. Yay, so that means it was another 1.6 loss. That means in 2 days I've lost 3.2 pounds. I also know, yes, I know, fluctuations are going to happen. I'm going to probably gain a few days. Let's just hope not. But some days I might only lose 0.2. I get it, but me weighing myself is holding me more accountable because I can visually see what is going on that scale. And for me to lose 3.2 in 2 days, that's amazing. And that shows that I am going on the right track because I gain weight so freaking easy. So I did step on the scale today, and I don't have my little booklet in front of me. I weighed 495.8. Yeah. So that means I'm up 0.4 pounds. So I'm not even up a pound, but I know it's because I weighed myself so much earlier than usual. I didn't get as much sleep, and just the mixture of things is just a fluctuation, but I'm okay with that because I'm still down 2.8 pounds in 3 days. I'm okay with that. That's totally fine. So my weigh-in for today, obviously I gained weight because eating 6,000 calories, nobody would lose weight doing that. So I weighed in today at 497.2. So that means I am up 1.4 pounds from yesterday. So, well, that sucks. That means I've only lost a little bit over a pound in the last 4 days, and that's just not good enough for me, and I need to shape up real quick. So, my weigh-in today, I'm retaining a lot of water. Obviously, I gained true weight as well, just from how many calories I've been eating. It's day 6. I should be down easily 8 pounds, 5 pounds. I should be down weight. Instead, I've gained weight since I started this challenge. So I have a new starting weight. It seems like I just keep gaining. So my weight today, I've never weighed this much ever. I don't even want to say it out loud. It's weird. It seems too real when I say it out loud. My weight today was 500.6. So that means I'm up, what, like almost 3 pounds from yesterday. I only got about 4 hours of sleep, ate horribly, didn't drink any water. So I weighed in today at 498.8. That means I was down 1.6 from yesterday, which even though yesterday I ate really bad, I can see how I am down that weight because I was able to sleep my 8 hours, which was super exciting for me. I was able to sleep my 8 hours. That I really needed. I still feel so freaking tired, and I know it's just from the way I've been eating. My feet are so swollen and they hurt so bad. Let's just start off with the weigh-in, get that over with. So today I weighed in at 500.2. That means I am up 1.4 from yesterday, which I understand. Only got 6 hours of sleep. I ate yesterday like a heifer. You guys saw all that because I showed you everything that I ate. Truth is in the cards, honey. So that happened. So that is why I gained the weight. I don't have anything to say about that. So a part of me wants to call this day 1. Let's reset. This is no longer day 8. But that's not the reality of things. Like, if I was to restart every single time I messed up, every day would be day 1. So I do want to get to my weigh-in, because that's why most of you are here, I feel like, to see how well I did. And I know weight fluctuates. I know, I get it. So yesterday I weighed in at 500.2, and today I weighed in at 497.4. So that means I am down 2.8 pounds in one day. I understand the fluctuations, but it's like, girl, you have to go through the levels of weight loss. Like, how am I ever going to lose fat if I don't lose the water weight first? I know a lot of people are like, it's just water weight, but you got to lose that first to lose the rest. So, yesterday I weighed in at 497.8, and today I weighed in at 496.2. So that means I'm down 1.2 pounds. So me starving myself yesterday, I feel like kind of bad saying that, but me fasting yesterday did work. I wish I would have been down a little bit more weight than that, because like, I just feel like, oh my God, it was so hard, you guys. Every cell in my body and like every just part of me, my bones and my everything, it wanted food. Like, my heart wanted food, my mind wanted food, my teeth wanted food, my nose wanted food. Like, it's hard to explain, but I won. I just kept saying no, and I didn't give in, so I'm super excited. Anyways, my intros have been super long lately, and I feel like it's super annoying to people, so I'm gonna go. Bye. So I actually woke up a lot earlier than usual because it's really good to weigh yourself every single day at the same time, so I figured we need to get into the swing of things, waking up a little bit earlier than I usually do. So I'm rambling. I literally was like sitting here and I was like, what am I going to talk about? And here I am rambling. Okay, so my weigh-in for today, I'm actually at my highest weight ever. Seems like this keeps happening. For the first time in a while, I actually feel something regarding it. Lately, I've been very numb towards my weight, but today I felt sad, ashamed, and I almost, like, I have these feelings of like, am I ever going to change? But anyways, I weighed in today at 503.2. So that's my new starting weight, you guys. You know, I have a new starting weight on a new day, and with a new plan, and we're gonna do this thing. Yesterday I weighed in at 503.2, and today I weighed in at 499.6. So that means one day of doing that plan, I was able to drop a ton of water weight, which I always say there's levels to losing weight, and you gotta lose the water weight first before you can lose the fat. You know what I'm saying? So I lost 3.6 pounds, and I ain't mad about it. And one day losing 3.6 pounds, I am not mad about it. I did really good, and I'm not gonna let the negativity get to me. I'm not looking at the thumbs up, thumbs down anymore. Like, I'm just over it. I weighed in at 508.6. 508.6. 508.6. 508.6. And that, it clicked for me differently than it has been. I was just like, are you for real? Are you for real? I gained about 8 pounds in 2 days. What? It's not okay. And I know if I continue being apathetic and all this stuff, I know like me not showing as much emotion as I used to is definitely because of Lexapro. It's an antidepressant that I'm currently taking, if you guys don't know. I know that's what it is. But I do feel something, and I don't want to give up, and I do care about myself, and I do want to lose weight. It's what I want for myself. So, on Sunday, I weighed in at, I always get my numbers like all kinds of messed up. I always say the right numbers, but I feel like I'm going to say the wrong ones. I weighed in at 508.6. And today, 5 days later, this completely shocks me. Are you guys ready for it? I had to stand on the scale quite a few times because I was like, there's no way. But it's true. My scale is super reliable. My scale is actually $300. I got it on sale for $150 or something like that. So I always wanted the scale, but spending $300 on it, I was like, ugh. So when it was on sale, I was like, got it. Okay, so I weighed in today at, are you guys ready? 493.4. So I'm down 15.2 pounds, you guys. 15.2 pounds. And I'm gonna blame it on, water weight. I'm gonna blame it on me swimming for 3+ hours the other day. But I'm also gonna blame it on the fact that I am following program. On Weight Watchers, you get these like extra weekly points where you can kind of have them if you want to go out with friends and you don't have enough, points left. You have a really big amount of just like freebie points. I didn't use a single one. Not a single one. I really stuck on track, and I'm really doing it, and I'm very proud of myself. I'm very, very proud of myself. Oh, it was just crazy. It was allowing me to eat so much food that was bad for me because fruits were 0 points, veggies were 0 points, eggs are 0 points, ground turkey is 0 points, chicken is 0 points. Like, so many 0 points. And it's like when you're trying to be healthy, if I was to eat fish and veggies all day long, I would have 0 points. And then in my mind, as a binge eater and a food addict, I'd be like, okay, well, I ate healthy all day. Let's have a pint of ice cream. So it was frustrating. So after about 5 or 6 days, I actually gained 10 pounds. So I ended up gaining 10 pounds of the 15 pounds back. I was very upset, and I was like, honestly, F Weight Watchers. I can't do this anymore because it's allowing me to eat way too unhealthy, and I couldn't figure out how to balance healthy with unhealthy while on this program. It was very hard for me. I weighed myself that morning, and I weighed myself that night. Yeah, it was at nighttime. It was 514.4. That's the highest I've ever weighed. 514.4. And it was at night. So I was like, oh, it's okay. I probably just gained, 10 pounds from all the food I ate today. So I was trying my hardest to be like, oh yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. Okay. So I weighed myself the next morning, and I was 5'11". And I was like, wow, this is real. I weighed myself the next day. I was 5'12.8". And I was like, okay, I'm gaining weight again. cool. So then I weighed myself today before I ate anything, and I was back at 514.4. And this was right when I woke up, after I went potty, before I ate, and I was 514.4 exactly on the dot. So that is, God, my new highest weight. And I weighed in at 522.2. 522.2, 522.2, 522.2. I'm saying that so no one gets twisted and gets confused. 522.2 is my highest weight ever recorded. It's the highest weight I've ever been. I used to have a main highest weight that I really focused on, and that was before I lost the 89 pounds, and that was 420. So I'm officially 102 pounds heavier than my like highest weight from my prior like true weight loss journey. And that, I was talking to Becky today, and that messed me up. I've done the math. Hi Wasabi. He's such a cutie. I've done the math, and in the last 3 years, I've gained 120 pounds. In 3 years, I've gained 120 pounds. Oh my God. Anywho, last time I weighed in, I was 522.2. When was that? A week ago? I felt like I chewed that too fast. I'm trying to work on my chewing, like chewing more, but whatever. Okay, so I think it was like a week ago. Today, I weighed in. I put it in Weight Watchers. I already forget what it is. Where are you? Okay. I weighed in today at 514.6. So that means I'm down 7.6 pounds, which I'm really happy about because I wasn't like super trying like as I am now, but I was eating less. I noticed that my weight gain happens a lot when I binge at night, because I binge so many calories in one sitting, and it's like an hour or two before I go to bed. So I noticed that's when I gain the most weight, and I haven't been doing that every single night. And for a while there, I was doing it every single night. So every time I'd come to talk to you guys, I would have gained even more weight. I'm actually gonna be weighing myself for you guys on camera. My hypothesis is that I weigh more than 522.2, which is my highest weight I've ever weighed. I've been binging, going out to eat, just eating way too much, so much junk, regular soda. It's been bad. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys me stepping on the scale. And then while I'm on the scale, Becky's gonna show you that I'm not holding on to anything, and also the scale.
Okay.
Do you have a number?
Yep.
What is it?
525.4.
Okay, and then show me. My hands are right here. So that's my weight. But I want to give you guys a little weight loss update. I weighed myself earlier today with all my clothes on. I didn't film it. I didn't feel like I had to because it wasn't like a big drop or anything. But with my clothes on, I weighed at 522.8, which is only a 3.2 loss for my highest weight. So there's really no shift in my weight since the last time I updated you guys, which is quite unfortunate. All I can say is I'm just glad I'm not gaining. At the end of January, I was crying in happy tears because I reached 469.4. 469.4 has been haunting me for the last 2 years. Yeah, it's been 2 years. That is the lowest I can get. Today, I weighed in at 532.0. So in 7 months, I have gained 62.6 pounds. So for me, last week I was 532.0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 532.0. And today I was
531.4, so I was down 0.6.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. And to a hater, it's just because I took a big dump. A week ago, I weighed in at 542.0, which is my highest weight ever recorded. And I know I do this little bit all the time where I'm just like, oh, that was my highest weight, da da da. It's stupid. I know, like, I totally get it. It's dangerous, it's scary, it's sickening, it's horrifying. But since that was like a week ago, I did weigh in today and I'm down about 4 pounds. That isn't that much, I get that, but I'm just glad that I'm no longer in the 540s, 542, highest weight, documented, hopefully never again. Oh, I need to take off my choker, I forgot to take it off. I really need to find the determination, the motivation. I need to figure out why I sabotage myself and why I feel a need to binge. Some answers are kind of obvious, but others are more like deep rooted. So I'm gonna figure this out and I'm gonna conquer this. I'm really going to. So here I am with another starting weight. What accent was that though? I always try to do accents and I fail at them, but I weighed in a few days ago at 545 and Becky weighed in at 289. See, I just sneezed, so if my face is really red, that's the situation. But I edited out the sneeze because it was rather loud and I didn't want to scare anyone. So my whole situation is, Weight Watchers is great. You know, I did my points today. I went over by like 30. Ugh. But Weight Watchers, for someone like me, I don't know, I'm a little scared by it because I had McDonald's for dinner. So weighing myself once a week seems to be the better idea for me right in this moment. So every time I've been weighing myself lately, I have been gaining weight every single time. So that has been quite unfortunate. So the last time, well, this time it's not true, I actually lost weight, so yay. So last time I stepped on the scale, I told you guys I was 545, which was on the 8th, and on the 15th I weighed myself at 541.8, which means I was down 3.8 pounds. Woo woo. So I'm super happy with that weight loss, and I know, you know, I could have lost more, but I also could have gained. I think that as long as I'm losing weight weekly, I am good to go. I can't believe that I have gained 80 pounds since February. I have gained 80 pounds since February. I just weighed in at 550, and that's the highest I've ever weighed. I got a very rude message the other day, and they were like, I know you're lying about your weight. You're probably 550. The other day I wasn't 550, but today I am. I don't ever want to be this weight again, ever. So she's turning it on to show that we're not putting a tear in it or anything, and there'll be no editing.
See? Just 2 zeros.
Okay.
Now,
I'm gonna step on fully clothed, which kind of sucks, but I like to step on naked. All right, show the scale until it stops. I'm shaking. Ugh. All right, 551.
yeah.
I was shaking because, like, usually look down.
Wait, it's blurry. It's
Really blurry.
yeah, it keeps blurring.
Like, as you can see, like, I stand with my feet apart, so when I'm standing on the scale like this, I'm like quivering. I'm like, I'm actually down weight, which is really shocking, kind of a good thing. I do want to give you guys an update on my weight, which I have written down. The last time I talked to you guys about my weight, so on the 30th of October, I was 552.2, which is actually the highest I've ever weighed. So my starting weight. And then November 3rd, I was 551.6, which I was 551 point something. So 551.6, which I actually stepped on the scale for you guys and showed you. So then on the 5th, which was 2 days after that, I was 547.6. So that means I was down a few more pounds. And then I weighed myself on the 8th, which was, because today is the 10th, so it was 2 days ago I weighed myself, and I was 543.0. So in 9 days, which, you know, is pretty decent, I have lost almost 10 pounds. So I'm super happy about that. And I know exactly what it is. It's the fact that I'm not really binging as much as I usually do or would. I noticed that being off Lexapro, my appetite isn't as strong, which is really weird. But I feel like when it comes to the weight loss community, I am a joke. I am a J-O-K-E joke. I can admit to that firsthand. But I don't want to make a big thing regarding this, but I weighed in at 556 on the dot. There are people out there rallying that I'm gonna reach 600 pounds by Christmas, so that's cute. There's another rumor for some reason that I'm like 587 or something. I don't know where these numbers like come from. I just don't know where these rumors come from. Like, I'm just like, who makes these and then who latches onto them and then like makes them bigger? I don't know, it's so weird. I actually weighed in yesterday at 549, so I am down 7 pounds, which I'm super happy about because your girl does not need to be gaining any more weight. Like, you guys know this, I know this. Right now I'm just really focusing on eating less, but come the new year, obviously I'm going to be focusing on more and being more strict with myself, because I really want to set some mini goals, because there are a few things that Becky and I are going to be doing next year, and I kind of want to like set goals, like milestones, if you will.
Hi guys, so this is a weigh-in, highly requested. It's not a live weigh-in because I already weighed myself before this was highly requested, but my next weigh-in will be live. But posting this, I'm ashamed, nervous, but I'm also very hopeful. January 2019 at 560 pounds. I'm doing a front shot, both sides, and a back shot. I want to use this to motivate me, to motivate others, and I am very embarrassed posting this, but I know I need to, because I want to be able to come back on here and see changes. I will be posting them monthly. I want to wear the same exact outfit so I can get a better reading. And I also walk forward and I walk backwards just to get an idea of where I'm at. So on day 1, I was 560 pounds. I need to figure out like a better setup for this whole situation, because your girl can't hold a big whiteboard like so. So I need to like put it up on the wall somewhere and just make this whole video idea that I had in mind come out a little bit better, but we'll talk about that later. So today is actually day 13, and I just want to say that I have been doing okay. I haven't been binging, and that's very important this year, is that I try my hardest to figure out what causes me to binge. I want to focus on the emotions I feel before a binge and all that type of jazz, because if I can kind of conquer those feelings and those thoughts, then I feel like my binge eating can be like under wrap. I mean, obviously I'm always going to be a binge eater, and that's something I'm always going to suffer with, but having the control to not binge is very important to me. So far this year, I have only weighed myself 3 times, which was day 1 at 560. And then I also weighed myself on day 9, and I was at 553.4, which put me down 6.6 pounds. I also weighed myself today at day 13 at 553.0, so that's down 0.4, which is a total of 7 pounds lost. So that means I have 153 more pounds to go this year to reach my 160 pound weight loss.